Hey guys, it's Big Mike from American Idol, and you're watching the Rockstar Stories.
I was wondering, you played here with Michael from season 9 of American Idol. I was wondering, you played football, so how do you go from playing football to like being on American Idol?
Well, there's a lot of different things I do. I think we all have multiple sides to us, So it's just I grew up in music, and then I was the only one in my family who went to athletics. I wanted to kind of find my own niche in the world, and then found my way back to music somehow, of course.
So what was the most challenging part about being on Idol? Was it being away from the family or memorizing lyrics? I mean, there's probably lots of parts that are challenging, but what was most challenging for you?
Most challenging for me was the stress that my wife went through on Wednesday nights, because they got to live with me during the show, so that took a lot of stress off, and that it was crazy enough to see her. Because for me, I can deal with it, and if it was just me, it wouldn't be a big deal. But like the night of the save, and just seeing her always stressed out on Wednesdays, that was the toughest part.
What was your favorite theme night out of all of them?
Favorite theme night? Well, I enjoyed. I enjoyed R&B night because it's kind of my bread and butter. It was a night that I needed to do well to kind of show my relevance to music, to the music that I want to do. So that was an important night for me. But I also, I really like Shania Twain week and also Frank Sinatra week, because I thought in a competition sense it can really separate, the men from the boys kind of thing. And some people did well, some people didn't do well, and I thought that I looked forward to nights like that where it's out of your comfort zone and out of really everybody's comfort zone, and so you've got to bring your game and really focus and study.
Yeah, and I know when you first stepped onto the nationwide stage, I mean, there must have been a lot of nerves. How did you calm them? How was it for you?
I really have a good time on stage, and I think it's important to never give in to nerves. Nerves can keep us from reaching our dreams and our goals in life. And I just refuse to not get to where I'm supposed to be because of something inside of me, So, I don't give into nerves, and I always try to focus my brain and center it on what the task at hand, and that's always given my heart when I sing. So, once you kind of get your mind focused right, it's pretty easy from there.
Is there any performance in particular that meant a lot to you?
Well, the save night when I sang to stay on the show, that was an important one because it gave me a chance to stay on the show and keep trying to get closer and closer to where I want to be in this world. So, with the intense circumstance of the situation, and what was all riding on the line, and my wife in the audience crying, I felt that I was able to stand tall in a really crazy moment and sing well and get a chance to continue. So that was a crazy night.
And you did have the only save. How special did you feel after that moment?
Well, I don't know about special, but it was intense, and I felt good that I was able to to pull it off. I thought going into the competition months ahead of time that I like that idea of a save, of sing for your life. This is your one chance to keep your dream going. And so I approached every week really as Sing for Your Life, because you have off night, you could go home easily the next night. So it was just the concept that I took with me into every week: is sing for your life, give your heart, put it all out there, because then you have no regrets about it.
And some of our top-selling artists these days are previous idols. Is there any particular idol in previous seasons that you really admired?
Well, I love Ruben. I love Ruben Studdard. I mean, he was one of my inspirations, one of the guys that I look up to, and it was awesome getting to meet him this year. And we're hopefully going to do some work on my album together. So Ruben's one of my favorites. I also love Chris Daughtry too. I think that is just phenomenal. I love his heart that he gives when he sings. So, but everybody's good. Everybody is I think that everybody's got their own special thing and special place, and I think as the newest class of idols, there's something to learn from everybody. Past idol, there's always something to learn in this world, and I think one of the biggest things that we did with this year is we took our time to learn and to listen. Because I think all of us want to be successful for the long haul, so it's important to learn your lessons.
and I have to finish off. I know the judges' seats are open, and I know you don't know anything about it, but if you could fill them and you were going on the season, say again, hypothetically,
Right.
who would you want to fill those seats?
You know, I'm not sure of any specific person. I think it would be cool even to have a past idol on the show because we've been through it and know it, and you know, from like previous seasons. I mean, that could be a cool idea, but you just never know. I have faith that the producers will do a good job picking them because they took good care of us, and I mean, they created this phenomenon from the get-go. So we'll see. You know, no idea.
Well, I want to thank you for standing here with us today, and I hope you have a great show tonight.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
It was nice meeting you.
Good to meet you guys.